Hello.
Hello. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
So the third aspect of each pass enable secret. All passwords you can show on the running config. So it's not secure. So how we input all of the passwords?
By default, if you are going to check on the device, right? So there is one command is by default running. No service password encryption. Got it? By default, this command is enabled there. So you can use just into the global configuration mode, service password encryption. Got it? So whatever the password you are going to configure there, that password will be encrypted.
I
Right?
got it.
So if I'm going to use the Cisco
And
packet, go ahead.
other question is that like SMT is a monitoring tool. Should we use a configuration on the router or SMT configuration will be done on backup tools like solar,
No,
wind, and
obviously the SNMP configuration that SNMP we have to configure on the device.
like on a router or so,
Yeah,
right?
router or switch is there you
Okay.
have to configure the SNMP.
That
Otherwise,
was
how your
thing.
switch will understand where I need to send the logs? You got the point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we have to configure. So SNMP lab, we can't be do that, but the configuration I will discuss. Because of for that one
Thank
we need the external tools. So we don't have external tools, but I will show you how we can configure the SNMP on the device. Okay.
thank you, sir.
Okay. Anyone else? Do you have any question, guys? Okay. So in the last session, what we have discussed about the backup and restore. Now let me use. I'm just going to discuss to the iOS upgrade. Okay. There is an IP address. I'm just going to add 100. And there is 10.0.0.10. And this is my TFTP server or FTP server you can consider. There I'm going to configure the 10.0.0.10 and there is an IP address 10.0.0.100. Not 100, I'm just going to configure one. So today topic is much more important, guys, because of if you are going to join a new company as a fresher or if you have a 1 or 2 year of experience. So this is your day-to-day activity. You need to upgrade the devices, right? So those that means today's session it's important for you guys. Might be you guys are also doing in the day-to-day activity. If you are already aware, that's fine. Otherwise, if you are learning first time, guys, so it is going to help you in the first job, guys. Okay. So this is the PC1 where the IP address is 10.0.100 and default will be the 10.0.1.
जन हो गए बंद कर खाना हो गए बंद कर यूज कर बोले क्या के जा
Can you just mute yourself, please? So if anyone is guys who don't have a drive access, you can just ping me separately. You can just send me your email ID if you don't have access. I will share the drive again with you guys. Okay, if anyone is there who don't have the access. It's a 10 now, and there is no gateway. This one. Enable password Cisco. Enable secret, that is Cisco 123. Username admin. Password is Cisco 123. Interface F0 by 0. IP address should be 10.0.0.1. 255.0. Interface we have configured, then line console 0. Here also I just going to configure the password Cisco 123 into the line VTY 024 login local transport input all. Right, so that I have configured. Now IP domain name cisco.com, and then crypto key generate RSA. Just I'm going to copy it and paste it on this router. Your voice is breaking, Faja. I believe you have an internet access because of every class. Oh, host name is missing. Host name is R1. So now your point was that the password is not showing in the encrypted format. So what is the way? So you can just see there now. So running config. So you can see there is a password, it's showing something, right? This password, normal password also, right? So there is one command is already running there. You can see now. Service password encryption, no service password encryption is already running. What do you mean by this command? If I'm going to just use enable service password encryption, service password encryption I'm going to use. So whatever the password is configured on this device, so running config, you can see now those all the password are encrypted. It's a low level encryption, but it's encrypted now, right? Now the next point is there is two more command is also enabled. So what do you mean by this? No service stamp log date and time. Suppose I'm just going to shut down this interface. We are getting the logs, guys. Hello?
Yes.
In this log, anywhere date and time is mentioned.
No.
So suppose there is an as issue occur and there is an logs is coming on your device, and later if you are going to troubleshoot, so you'll be troubleshoot with the logs, right? And in the logs, if the date and time is not mentioned there, so it's a difficult to troubleshoot, guys. So you want to use the logs, means date and time with the logs, right? So what you can use? You can use this command, service timestamp for which one? For log date and time with millisecond. So this command you can use. The same command it is using there now, the new service you can see. Logs, this one. So if I'm going to apply there, I'm just going to remove the no, I'm just going to apply this one. Then after that interface F0 by 0, I'm just going to use the no set command. We are getting the date and time also, guys.
Date and time, yes.
Right now the time is wrong here. If you want to set, you can set manually. For that also in the production network, it should be an NTP client, NTP device. So clock, you can see there now. This is the time and date right now. Got it?
Yes.
So if I'm just going to use the ping command from PC1, ping 10.0.0.1 and -t is not going to work there. Okay, let me use one thing. Debug IP ICMP packet. So in the debug, date and time is also showing here now, right?
Yes.
But
Yes, sir.
it's a packet tracer, guys. Again, I'm telling you, you can see there now. So running config. What is mentioned? No
No
service
service
time for
timestamp.
the debug. So it should not be so the date and time for that one. So if you want to check the date and time for same one also, so you have to execute this command. But it's a packet tracer. I just enable for the logs, so it's enable for the debug also automatically. Right? So that's the problem with the packet tracer. On the real device, it's not going to work. So if I'm going to just copy this now. So whatever you are going to debug, right? Any packet, if you are going to debug for that logs also, it will be use the date and time. Got it? Everyone is getting the point, guys, what I'm trying to explain here now. By default,
Yes.
if the first command, there is two commands, just focus on these two commands, guys. What do you mean by this command, this first one? Service timestamps debug date and time. That means if any packet, which one we are going to capture with the debug command. Debug means what? This is your router. If you want to capture whatever which type of the packet is coming here now, you are going to debug the ICMP packet, you are going to debug the EIGRP packet or OSPF packet. So any packet, if you are going to debug, that means you are informing to this switch route device. If you are getting any EIGRP, then you need to generate a logs. If you are getting any OSPF packet, you need to generate the logs, right? So in that case, manual logs we are originating. Second log is if any event is going to happen on this device, if any interface is going down or coming up, then automatically it will be generate the logs. So this command means what? If any logs, if any event is happening on this device, it will be auto generate the log, and with that log, it should be show the date and time. And this command, if you are going to debug anything manual, so there also it should be use the date and time. Got it? So these two command, and this is the path command that we are using to encrypt the password. You got the point?
Mhm.
Got it? So
Yeah.
this is the three. These all the configuration, whatever the configuration we made, guys. Those all the configuration is stored right now where? Into the
Running config.
Running config. Okay. Now I'm coming on that part right now. So startup config. In the startup config also the config is there, and the running config also the configuration is there. Now the point is device upgrade. So tell me one thing, guys, in which situation we need to upgrade the device? Why we need to upgrade?
Vulnerabilities.
Maybe when when they upgrade the operating version,
Yes.
maybe
The
when
new
they
software
upgrade the
release.
software.
Yeah, if the existing software has any bugs or anything, any improvements have come, so yeah, accordingly, just to
That
be
for
on top.
or any vulnerabilities,
Yeah.
right? Or what is the another case? Any additional features which one is not supported in the previous version. You got the point? So if any bug is there, any vulnerabilities is there, any additional features which one is not on the old version which one you are running, guys. So for that one we need to upgrade the devices, right? Everyone is getting the point? Just like,
Yes, sir.
guys,
Yes.
Windows 7 we are using nowadays, Windows 7 to Windows 11 we are using, right? So that means on Windows 11 there is some special features, some additional features, right? There is advanced security algorithm also there. Advanced security passcode is also there, right? So that's the situation where we need to upgrade a device. Now, suppose my topology is like this. This is my router. And this is my core switch. And behind this core switch, there is some access switch and there is some servers. Right? Servers or user can be there. If your topology is like this, just think about that. And you need to upgrade this core switch. So tell me one thing, if this core switch is going down, all right? Just try to understand the process, guys. If core switch is going down, then what will happen? If
All
I'm
the
going
access
to
switch will
if
go
I'm going
down.
to upgrade this core switch, I'm just trying to going to upgrade this switch. So normally one switch, if you are going to upgrade, if there is no issue occurs, so it will take around minimum 20 to 30 minutes. If there is no issue, if any issue will come in between, then it will take some time, right? So it's depend on which type of the issue is there, right? But minimum, if there is no issue, if everything is going into the single click, right? Then also it will take around 20 to 30 minutes. So 20 to 30 minutes downtime is involved.
Big deal.
Right? So tell me one thing, 20 to 30 minutes downtime, that is acceptable, we can do it, or we need some approval or something?
We need the approval, I believe.
Obviously, suppose this is your
We need
server where all the user are,
change management approval.
right? So there is a server and those server is accessing by the someone else, right? Means it is accessing by the worldwide. There is this site is connected with the MPLS, and from the MPLS there is multiple sites are connected. All the user are accessing those server, right? So what will happen if this reachability is going down? Now there is no reachability. If core is going down, then all those users, those are accessing this server, they will be disconnected, right?
Yes.
We can't be plan the upgrade right now, right? So what should be the process? How you means in the production network, how you are going to work on it? How will we start your working? So guys, just try to understand. That is the first job. Suppose you are a network engineer, you are going to upgrade. What is your first job? That you need to do the risk analysis. You got the point? Risk analysis, what do you mean by the risk analysis? Suppose it's a 9300 series switch. Right? So what should be the risk analysis? What will be doing the risk analysis? Again, one question is coming, Puneet. This is the design issue because of there is only one core, and if it is going down, so our complete network is down. So there is no redundancy in the design itself. Right? So it's a design issue. That's fine. Design part we'll discuss later. Right? Just now you need to focus on it. If this device is going down, so all the devices, which one is behind that, those will become unreachable. So you need to do the risk analysis. Risk analysis means what? What about the devices is behind that? What will be the impact? It's a suppose SQL server, or it's a application server, or it's a backup server. Which type of the devices is there, or there is no server, only the user are there, and those user will impact only on that particular site. You're getting the point.
Mhm.
So you guys are able to understand this part?
Yes.
Just okay, so that part, that is your job. You need to first analyze what will be the impact if this core switch is going down. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, in every company, there is one CAB meeting. So just try to understand this. There is a proper change management system. How many guys are working here?
I know about change management.
Sorry?
I know about change management. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, here I need to explain about the change management ticketing tools, or directly I can work on the, I can discuss on the upgrade. I'm asking if you know the ticketing tools, change management, then fine.
Yes, sir, I know.
Yeah, I do
Yes,
not
sir.
know it, sir.
Sorry?
Can you explain the change management, sir?
Okay.
Change request, request,
And what do you mean by what is the use of the ticketing tools, guys?
travel tickets.
Sorry? Why
We are using
the company
remedy.
so much on the ticketing tools?
Yes, sir.
Why the company is going to investing a lot of money on the ticketing tools?
So
Puneet,
that
I
they can
believe-
take records.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely right.
They should
Records for audit.
apart from
Records
that.
for audit purpose, and also
How the
extracted way of
user will
resolving
report the
issues.
issue. That's
Sir, it's a
that's
centralized place where you have all your incident requests coming up, and accordingly you can update all because you have notes, you know what's happening, so it's easy for everyone to track, and everyone will have an access. Most of them will have an access to the tool as well.
That's the correct. Centralized,
So,
basically the centralized system you can consider. Whatever the things is going under this company, everything will be visible on that, right? Who have the
Yes.
ticket, who is also, suppose there is one engineer. In the team, suppose there is a 10 engineer and they are working. How many people are there? 10 engineers. At the year end, they need appraisal, right? You know, everyone is working for the money, right? So year end is the appraisal. So how the company will decide to which engineer what should be the appraisal should offer? Suppose there is one engineer is solving the issue in the month, 100 issue is solving in a 1 month, and there is another engineer who is solving the 30-40 issue in a month. So who should get the higher appraisal? Who is solving the maximum issue, right? So how the company can measure this issue, means productivity measurement. So that ticketing tools will help them. First thing. Second thing, if any user is there, if they are facing any issue, they don't need to do anything. They just need to open a ticket. I am facing this issue. That ticket will route to the required team, right? Who can resolve it.
Yes.
Suppose anyone is there who is facing some connectivity issue, so that ticket should come to the network team, right? If anyone is there, they are facing some another issue on the particular application, so that ticket should go to the application team, right? So user don't need to run here and there, right? They just need to open the ticket, and thereafter that, suppose the user is there and he don't know this ticket should be go where, should we go with the network team, or it should be go with the application team, or it should be go with the server team, where this ticket should be go. So for whom I need to open this ticket? Suppose user is not aware. So in every company there is a, if it is a big MNC company, there is help desk. Call to the help desk, tell your issue, according to your issue, they will open the ticket for the respective, for the particular team. Got it?
Yes,
If
sir.
you don't know anything. So that means
Yes.
ticketing tools, basically that is centralized everything. A company that is means for a company that everything on centralized on that particular ticketing tools. From there they can measure the productivity of each and every employee. That's the first thing, right? Then after that they will have the proper record, who means whatever the issue was there and what was the solution was there. If everything is updating, so proper record will have there, right? So ticketing tools is there. Most of the time, whatever the ticketing tools you'll be get, guys, ServiceNow, or you'll be get the Jira. These are the ticketing tools. If you're talking about the monitoring tools, so monitoring tools, the famous monitoring tools is, guys, what are the monitoring tools?
SolarWinds.
SolarWind.
Solar,
The backup.
SolarWind and
Wireshark.
no, Wireshark is the capturing the traffic, right? SolarWind, and it's a LibreNMS. That is also the famous one of the monitoring tools, right? So these are the monitoring tools. ServiceNow and Jira, these are the ticketing tools. Got it? Everyone is okay with this? So if you are going to open, means you are going to upgrade this device. So you need to first, what should be happen? You need to risk analysis. Then after that, what will be do, guys? What is the second step?
The request.
Open a ticket.
No, every company there they have a cab meeting.
CR, sir. Change request.
No, the cab meeting first you need to go, or you need to send an email before going to open a change. Respective team, whatever the team is going to impact. Suppose there is any application server that is going down, so I need to send the mail to the application team. If any storage device is there, right? So I need to send a mail to the storage device. Say, I'm just planning to upgrade this device on this date and this time. So your service will impact. So please give me the approval so that I can go ahead, right? Then after that, if you got the approval from each and every team, which one is going to impact due to your activity. If you have the approval, then after that you will open a change.
Yes.
Right? And in that change, there are how many type of the change, guys? One is the normal change. Another one is standard change, right? And next one is emergency change. Think about that, guys. Here we are going to execute the command that we are not going to open any change or anything, right? But in the production network, even if you are going to change the description of the interface, then also for that one also you should open the change. That means you need to open a ticket, right? What you are going to make the change, right? So that it should have the proper record. Got it? You can't be change anything randomly. Here we can change anything because of we are learning, we are testing, right? So we can shut down the interface, we can not shut the interface, everything is allowed. But in the production network, even if you're going to change the description, for that one also you need to open a change. You got the point? So what do you mean by the normal change? What do you mean by the standard change? And what do you mean by the emergency change?
Normal change, is there any planned activity?
Yeah, normal change means if it is a planned activity, that means this activity is the planned activity, right? Weak can means there is some vulnerabilities or some features is not supporting, so it's not means required. You need to upgrade immediately. You can make it plan. You can upgrade it in the weekend or in the night, right? You can take a change means a change window, that is also called the maintenance window, and you can
Yes.
inform that time the service this will be proper down. So that is called the planned activity, that is going with the normal change. So when you need to open the normal change, if due to your activity, if anything is going down, right? Anything, if whatever the change you are going to do, due to that, if anything is going down, so you need to go with the normal change, right? That for that one you have to open the normal change. For down, anything is involved there, which one is going to down, right? Now the next thing is standard change. What do you mean by the standard change? Suppose you got a ticket, you need to move this user into the particular VLAN. Just I'm taking an example, guys. You just need to configure this interface into the particular VLAN. You got an update, suppose F0 by 10. So there you can make a plan that is a standard change. There you are just going to configure this interface into the particular VLAN. So it is not going to involve anything down. It is due to your activity is not going due to your activities not going anything down, right? So if any changes, which one you are going to make that is not going to down anything, so for that one you are going to use the standard change. That means if any issue is there, any service you are going to provide, for that one you are just going to open the change, and that change is basically that is for service improvement. It is not going to impact anything, whatever the things are running, so that will become always under the standard change. You got the point, guys?
Non-service affecting.
Yes. Which one is not going to impact your current service? You are going to execute this command to improve your service or provide the service to the customer. That is not going to impact your current topology, means current services. So that will become under the standard change, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the emergency change. What is the emergency change, guys? If anything is down, right? And that is a major impact, and there is a down something. There is 100 user or 200 user or impacted, right? So on that time, you are going to open a change. Might be due to their change, there can be any service impact for a minute or for a second, right? There might be, it is going to impact something else. So in that case, what will we do? You need to open the emergency change. You need to take approval with your higher management. Hey, this service is right now down, and if I'm going to make this change, after that this issue will resolve. And here might be whatever the user is currently connected, might be they can also impact. Okay. If you are going to allow me to take this risk, so I can make this change, and the service will bring up. Right? So if you have a proper approval, you can just immediately open the emergency change and you can make the plan. Means that is not a planned activity. That is an emergency activity. Got it? So these three type of the change that you are going to, in the day-to-day activity, you are going to implement in the production network. right? So if that is the device upgrade, that will become under the normal change. It's a planned activity. Got it?
That's all.
Yeah.
So it is a planned activity. So what will we do? You are going to just first analysis, then after that will be forward the email to the respective team, and then after that will be open the change, and you need to present your change in the CAB meeting. Every company have the CAB meeting, their internal meeting is there, right? There you need to inform, I am planning this change and what will be the impact after this upgrade and what are the service will be impact during that time. There the management will also join the call. They will give you the approval. Then after that you can go ahead, right? Then you'll be get the approval to upgrade the device. So upgrade a device in the production network, guys, that is not an easy job. That's a big task basically, right? Then Irfan, you are working, right?
Yes.
How many devices you have upgraded till now?
So I'm working in Airtel 2G, 4G, 5G network.
Sorry?
So I'm working Airtel for
Airtel.
network team. Yeah.
Airtel,
For
which
network
location you are working?
wind up maintenance.
No. Which location?
Kolkata.
Kolkata, okay. Okay. Because of in Airtel, my lot of students are there. Okay, so you got a chance to upgrade the devices? Hello?
Yes, sir.
You got a chance to upgrade the devices?
Yes, sir. Past 2 and 3 years, we will work on setup on equipment. Basically, I do.
Okay. Okay, point is, guys, I'm not going to waste your time. The device, if you are going to upgrade, so first of all, what you have to do after every process you have completed, you have forwarded an email, and then after that you got the approval. Then after that, what you need to do? You need to first copy the image on that device. What will we do? You will be push the image on that device. How you can push the image, guys? So how I can push copy anything on this device, guys? Either I can push it through the
TFTP server or
FTP or TFTP, right? Everyone is getting the point, guys? How I can push? I can push the FTP or TFTP. So question is, Puneet, or
What
how?
what do you mean by push? Are you saying you have to copy an image of the device,
Yes,
right? You
yes,
have to.
yes.
Mhm.
But the question is how, suppose this is my TFTP server. So first I need to download the image on this TFTP server, right? Then only I can paste it there. Got it?
Mhm.
So from where I can download it?
From your TFTP server,
I will
where you
download it from Cisco. From where I will download?
from Cisco website.
You have to download it from the cisco.com. Right? You have to just try to understand, guys, why I'm focusing here now, because of once you are going to join as a fresher, or even if you have a 1 or 2 year of experience, this is your day-to-day activity. Every month or every 2 months, you need to upgrade the devices, right? So you need to download the image from where? From Cisco.
Cisco.
So once you'll be open the browser here now, you need to just log in with your credential, and with your credential, if it is allowed, then only you can download the image from Cisco. Question is, again, the same question. How I can download it? So first you are going to join, guys. Once you'll be join the company, right? then the company, your manager, means your company have some contract with Cisco. It has a contract with the Cisco. So whatever the devices you have purchased, according to that, you have a contract, right? And your email should be mapped with the contract. And who is going to take this responsibility, guys? Your manager is going to take this responsibility, right? Your email should be mapped. Then only you can download the emails from where? From the Cisco. Got it? Once you'll be able to download the image, you downloaded the image on the server, right? Then after that, what will we do? You need to copy that image from here to here. You got the point? Right now, you can see this is the router. On this router right now, there is one image is there. You can see where it is. This image is there, guys. It is into the flash memory. So if I'm just going to use dir command, Cisco 1, 2, 3. Okay. If I'm just going to use the dir, so under the flash memory, which file is there, guys? One image is there. That is the bin file, right?
Yes.
So this file is already there, right? So I can't be remove this file right now because of if my current file is going to remove, then what will happen?
Out of bound.
Then after that, if this device is going to reboot, it will move into the which mode? Roman.
Roman mode. Yep.
Right? So we can't be upgrade. So what I can do, keep this image there now, and you can copy the latest download image. So what is the version here, guys? 12.4.
Yep.
15. And on the TFTP server, you are going to do see there now. There the already some image is already downloaded. You can see. For the 1800 series, that is the latest image. Which one is already there, right?
Yep.
I'm assuming there is some issue with this image. The latest one is, this is the fixed version right now. This is the upgraded one. Sometime it is happening as you are going to with the upgraded one. There is some issue with the upgraded one. You have to downgrade that device, right? So I'm assuming this is the upgraded one, but that is some issue. I need to go with this one. So what I need to do? I need to copy this image name first. What is the image name? C1841 IP base K9 and then MJ 12.4 hyphen 12 dot bin. From where you can download the image, guys? So image you can download from there. I can show you. Cisco image download.
So Puneet, I have a quick question. I need some clarity here.
Yeah.
For this example, we are trying to upgrade the router, right?
Yes.
So why are we downloading the software, the upgrade onto the server?
Sorry?
Why are we downloading it onto the server before we push it to the router?
Otherwise, first what should be happen? You are trying to push the image from where to where? You are trying to push the image from here to here, right? So
As a
first
backup.
should be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are not getting my point. This is your server. From there, you are going to push the operating system here now, right? So it should be first, that operating system should be there on server. So from where you'll be downloading? You'll be downloading from.
I mean, based on that scenario, you have to download on the server. But my point is, if the product is for Cisco, why can't we do it directly from the Cisco device?
Punit, I mean, we can download it on the router as well, but I guess router has low memory as compared to the TFTP server. I
No.
guess
First
that
thing,
is why we
and
will do this thing.
directly on Cisco device,
Mm-hmm.
can't be download, right? What you
Okay.
can now we have tools, guys, that is called DNAC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can call the Cisco Catalyst Center. So now
Okay.
what is why this tools is important? Now these tools you can directly download the image. You just need to set here the golden image on which version you want to move. Okay. So and here you need to log in your account, Cisco CID, Cisco ID, right? Once you'll be logged in there now, then after that, what will happen? That DNAC itself will push the image on that particular route device, and from the DNAC you can upgrade itself. You don't need to copy the download the image on any FTP or TFTP.
So,
Right?
do we have this CMake tool or Cisco Catalyst Center maybe in every company? Do we have this tool nowadays in
Not
every company, or still we are following this
try to
manual
understand.
process?
SDN is the latest technology, right? So in the SDN,
Mm-hmm.
there is a Cisco. One is the DNAC tools is there. That is nowadays is called the Catalyst Center. Another one is the SD-WAN. Using the SD-WAN, we can manage the edge devices. Another one is that is called ACI, that is for data center. Another one that is for segment routing for the service provider. So every type of the network we have SDN-based solution. So now it's evolving, guys.
Okay.
Everything is moving on the SDN technology. Got it? But still there are most of the devices that is called the legacy devices. There we are managing individual. Got it? So DNAC, it's not everywhere, but almost whatever the MNCs companies is there, it's a big brand. So there it's a DNAC is there for every big brand if you are going. But if it is
Okay,
100,
again, I mean, it depends on the company, right?
yes, if the 100, 200 employees are there and they have limited devices, so they are managing still manually because of there is a lot of the cost for DNAC, right? It's clear now.
Also, sir, for SD-WAN also possibly we can upgrade if it's part of the SD-WAN fabric, we can do upgrade from the vManage if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, from the vManage all the suppose we have 500 branches, and in each branch there is 2 edge devices, right? So total how many devices are there? There are 1,000 devices. So instead of manage manually each and every devices, we can manage from single place. That is from SD-WAN. vManage. Got it? And from there only we can upgrade and downgrade and push the configuration. Everything is possible from there only. Right?
Yes, sir.
So if you are using this technology, then you don't need to download the image on the FTP or TFTP server. You can directly download if it is a SDN, if you are using the DNAC. So Cisco Catalyst Center directly you can download. Otherwise, if you are using the vManage, so you can directly download the image on the vManage. And from there you can push it. You got the point? Who asked this question? Now you are okay?
Yes.
So first of all, we have to copy from here, and then after that, we have to push the image there now. And here, whatever the device is, suppose this is a 1841 series is there. At least this device should have the memory. What is the minimum memory is required, guys? At least it should be hold the 2 OS at a time. How many OS? 2. One is the previous one, another one is the latest one on which one you are going on, right? Sometimes this is the issue will also occur in the production network. You are going to copy the image. Suppose I have upgraded the devices with the latest one. but the previous version is also there. So that means 2 operating system is still there. Next time you are going to upgrade, so you are going to copy the 3rd operating system. So to copy the 3rd operating system, it don't have a proper memory. Got it? So if you don't have a memory, so what you have to do? You have to remove the previous one. You got the point, guys? So let me copy this image now. Right now it's already there, and I was talking about from where you can download the image. So Cisco download, you can just go there. So here you can just type for which version you are going to download it. Suppose I want to download it for 93, and that is the latest catalyst switch, right? So suppose it's 24S. What we are going to upgrade. So iOS XC. You can see I don't have an option to download it. I can't be downloaded. Once I'm going to click on download, it will ask with me for the login, right? With the Cisco user ID. So right now it should have the email ID, which one should be mapped with the contract, right? So if you are going to move your cursor, you can see here now, guys, it is showing some MD5 value, right? Hello?
Yes, Kunal.
So once you
Yes.
download it now, and then after that, you are just going to move from server to router, right? What will we do? Once will we copy it now? Let me copy this one. Copy from TFTP to class. What is the remote host? 10.0.0.10. I'm just going to copy. What is the IP address? What is the host name? I have just mention here now.
This is the file name, right? Okay.
Sorry, this is the file name. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just going to copy it, paste it now, and then enter. There is some issue with the file name. Just let me check it's correct or not.
Sir, it's IP base. It's IP base actually. So possibly that could be the.
Yeah. So with this name, there is no file. It's IP base. Right. So file name should be correct. Still there is a file name. Just let me check it's correct or not. C1841 IP base K9 MJ dot 12.4 hyphen
Yes, I guess this dot was missing.
dot this one. Started copy, guys. Might be I will get the error for the memory issue because of it's a virtual, it's a packet tracer. So I have to remove the previous one. Yeah, it's not memory, so I didn't get it. So now if I'm going to use the dir command, how many operating system it has, guys, right now?
That's two now.
There is 2 operating system, right?
Yes.
So right now it's running on this version, and I'm going on which version? This one, right? Also, guys, if in the production network here, because of it's a virtual, so you should go like this. Whatever the track is there, this track is, guys, advanced IP services features is there, right?
Mhm.
And this tag is for IP based. There is some feature different in the version, right? So if current version is this one, the next version should be the same track, right? You can't be change the track like that. So in the production network, you should be focused on that also. Got it? Now, the next point I have copied. Then after that, I need to verify the MD5 value. Whatever the image I copied on that router, guys, that image is properly copied or not. You got the point?
Mhm.
Means suppose you copied, but something is missing there. You do that. I mean, you don't have a proper image. So there is a command verify \md5, which file you want to verify. So flash and then copy this file name. Right now, it's not going to work on the packet tracer. Once you'll be use this command, it will be execute and it will get some value. That value should be matched with this one. Whatever the value it's showing, right? It should be matched with this one. If it is matching, that means you have downloaded the complete image have already pushed on the device. If it is not matching, that means there is something missing. You need to copy it again, remove that one, and you need to copy the correct one. You got it, guys? So MD5, just we are going to check for the integrity basically. You correct means downloaded the corrected one or not, after anything is missing.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
So once your MD5 value is verified, so these all the task, whatever the task I told you guys, that you need to means image copy, puts everything you need to do it before the activity. Suppose your activity is planned on this Tuesday. What is the date on this Tuesday, guys?
It's 17, I believe.
Today is 17 on this
Yep.
21st, 21st June. Suppose your activity is on 21st June, evening 9:30 p.m. So before this activity, you need to push the image, you need to verify the MD5, everything should be on place. And then after that, before the activity also, what you need to do, you need to take some pre-check. What do you mean by the pre-check? You are just going to take some backup, so that after upgrade, you are also going to match, it's matching or not. Like, so running config will be taken to the pre-config after and upgrade and before the upgrade, your configuration is same or not, that you need to match. Right? Suppose after upgrade, it's missed the OSPF configuration. So what will happen? The reachability will be not be there, right? So running config, so IP route, so CDP neighbor. So there are some pre-check command. So IP interface brief. So you need to check. Suppose your interface was up before the activity, and now after the upgrade, one interface is down. Got it? So these are the pre-check that you need to take before the activity.
I mean, it means we can face this kind of issue
Yes.
after upgrading the iOS, right?
Yes. It's a normal issue. Sometime if you are going to upgrade, your device will move into the Roman mode. It's not coming into after the Roman mode, right? And if it is an old device, it's a means suppose it's an old device, then it's a normal issue. Your device is going into the reboot, you give the command to reload, then after that never come back. Right?
Okay.
So if you are going to plan the activity, then what is the plan? First, everything should be on place, and then after that, you also need to inform your management. This is the device we are going to upgrade. You also have to check into the inventory. You have any device in the inventory with the same model? Right? Suppose 9300 series switch you are upgrading. Right? due to any reason this device is getting faulty. So what will happen? Immediately from where you will get the device?
So there should be the backup. I mean, we have always backup for the core switches.
Yes, Brian, before the upgrade, we need a backup copy every time. So if 9300 series is there and any type of the series device is there, and if you are planning to upgrade, so what is the recommendation, guys? You should have that same model of device in the inventory, and you need to inform to the local support engineer. Keep it ready on the site. If in any case, if anything is going wrong with that device, so I will connect. You need to remove this device and you need to connect the new one, and I will push the config immediately, so that my service will not be impacted, and we'll check that device later. What is the issue with that? It is going with the RMA, or we can fix it manually. Got it? Everyone is okay with this? So if you don't have anything into the inventory, earlier what I did, guys, I upgraded the 6800 series, that is a chassis switch. There is a multiple slot we can attend. Put there the multiple slot there. And I plan to upgrade that device, and my all the server, you can assume that was behind that. That was my core switch, and behind that there was only the server was there. If that switch was going down, so what will happen? Your all the server will down, and then after that, it was a major impact. So we plan that activity sometime if it is a major device. So we need to open the tag case with the Cisco. You need to ask them. You should be over the call when we are going to perform this activity, so that you can guide us if anything we are going to miss, right? Immediately, if RMA is required, they can do that. So in my case also, I was upgrading one device, and that device we didn't have the backup on that time. If that device is getting faulty, so it was very it was very high risk basically. But I got the approval from the management and I did. But we have a two redundancy link. We have the one switch and another switch is if the one switch is going down, so traffic will be auto shift on the secondary link. So we had that kind of backup, but still it was a high risk. So we got the approval. Then after that, we planned it took around a month to more than 1 month to 2 months to upgrade that device, because of there was lot of the servers behind that. We need to check which server belongs to which team, and we need to do the risk analysis. And then after that, we updated to the management. Everything was to do the streamline. It took around 1 and 2 months. Right? Activity was only for the half an hour, but to perform these all the things, that took a lot of time. Got it? So that the things, once you have them, means you need to copy the image, you need to verify these all the things, MD5 value pre-check, and those all the process you have completed now. Now on the activity days, what will we do? You need to just use this command. There is also two mode, but right now I'm talking, there are two mode to upgrade the device, guys. One is the bundle mode, and another one is the install mode. Right now, whatever we are discussing, that is the bundle mode. So what I need to do, boot system, image, flash. You need to copy the latest one, which one you want. Then you need to copy the previous version, on which version the device was running. Right now, if you can see, how many IOS, guys, right now on this server? That is 2. Which one is the latest one? This one is our latest one, right? And this is my current version. So what I will do? Boot system, flash, not image, flash, and then in the real device, it will take like this. You need to copy this file name.
But we are upgrading to like the down one, right?
Yes, sir. We
12,
need to use the
12
second one, no?
12.
Yes, just wait. What I have to do? First, this one is the latest previous one. What I need to do? I need to remove this one. You got the point?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
First, you need to remove. That means
No.
there is no boot
Okay.
variable is set. Here it is not taking. So what you can do? It should be like this, right? But in the real, it will take the slash colon and then after that the file name, right?
Okay.
Then after that, you are just going to set boot system plus the first priority. What should be the first priority? The latest one. You are going on which model?
12 for 12.
Yeah. So this one. You need to copy this one and paste it. Then after that, you need to execute the previous one also. Why we are doing like this?
Primary phase, then with
If
boot.
primary phase, there is some issue with this image, right? So it will be boot with which one?
The
The
previous
second.
one.
The previous one. So you can see. So running config if you are going to use. So boot system you can see, right? So it should be the latest one should be on the first line and this one should be on the second line. Got it?
Okay.
Mhm.
So if I'm going to reload, after that you need to put the WR command. Save the config. Now on the activity days, my time window is suppose 9:30 to 11:30 p.m. So I will start on 9:30. I will just give the reload. It's going to reboot and it will take some time. Here it's happening within a minute, but in the production it will take around 15 minutes to come back to come up, guys. Bring with the latest upgrade, latest iOS, it will take around 15 minutes. Real lab practice, guys. The problem is this batch I'm taking in the evening, and in the evening I'm not in the office. My means otherwise in my office I have the real device. I can show you on the real lab also. But it's in India it's 8:30 class, right? 8:30 p.m. So I'm taking this class from my home. What I can do, I can plan one class in the weekend. Okay, if you need, guys, so I can plan one class in the weekend that I will show you on the real device upgrade. Okay.
Hello, sir.
No.
So I have a question. Like most of the time in my production, so we have to upgrade the NCS 540X routers, and so like upgrading with TFTP or FTP, the device might go down, and so we have to schedule a tech dispatch. So in that case, we have to use the pen drive method to upgrade the devices.
There are some cases there you can use the USB also because of it is a large file, right? Suppose you
Yeah.
are planning to upgrade the DNAC. I have also upgraded the DNAC. There the file size is minimum 32 GB. 30 GB iOS is required. So if you are going to copy from one TFTP server to FTP server, so it took lot of time. First thing. Second, your bandwidth might be will choke because of the most of the bandwidth it's going to use to copy the image, right? Sometime it's not coming in the network, right? So because of until or unless device is not coming in the network, how you can copy the image, right? So in that case also the USB is required.
Yeah, like so I face issues like uploading through the USB, and sometimes the router just is like ejects the command saying that this FS dirty, like the pen drive is dirty. So I had to format, and if there is any other way, we can just reduce the downtime of that.
No, if it is device is not up, right? So if you, how you can do that, and the file size is big, right? Otherwise, from the Roman mode we can do that, but if the file size is big, then it's not possible. You have to do through the pen drive. In that case,
Yeah. So can you like show us in this one,
what we can show?
like how to upload through the pen drive?
No, that is not possible. That is for only NCS and higher end devices, right? So here we don't, that is not possible, right?
Okay.
Cisco 1, 2, 3. Then NCS device is not a cheaper device, right? NCS, you can assume it's NCS or ASR devices. It's so many, it's a huge cost, right?
Yeah.
So that virtual we can use, but the iOS upgrade on virtual EVNG, that is not possible, right?
Because most of those devices they lose connectivity through remote upgradation. So we have to like console directly and then.
Oh yeah, you
open.
should have it not only for NCS, any type of the device if you are going to upgrade. So you should first ask with the local support who should be there. It should have the proper means pen drive. It should have the ready pen drive with the image, whatever the image you have put there, right? Console cable, everything that should be tested before. Your console cable is working, or sometime what will happen if you lose the connection and you need a console access, and you are asking with the local support engineer, give me the console. You don't have a console cable even. What will we do? Or he has the console cable, but the driver is not installed in their laptop properly.
That's the common thing
That's
actually.
the common thing is happening in the production network, right?
Yeah.
That local support engineer, he's not aware much more things, right?
Yeah.
So these all the things before the activity should be tested. Got it? First, you can ask, go ahead and give me the console first. You are able to give me the console or not? You have a pen drive ready. Everything should be on the place. Got
If
it?
everything goes like perfect, then the cable problem will be there, like type A to type B and type A to type A.
Yes, might be.
Yeah.
So just I'm telling you, here you are learning, guys. You just learning the process, right? But in the production environment, that's a totally different thing. That's the reason company is asking you for the 2-year, 3-year experience. That's the reason the package different between the fresher and experience, because of you have experience. So that means you have already faced those issues. You are already aware about those things, right? Sometime it is happening, your device, you are going to onboard a device in the production network and your device is not coming on the as your monitoring tools. SNMP configuration issues there. Even in my case, one thing was there, the SNMP keys is required on the monitoring tools. Whatever the key we are going to use on the our SNMP means our devices, the same key should be installed on the SNMP server, right? So if the key is going to mismatch, then also that device will not come on the as a monitoring tool, right? So now I have copy. You can see there now. So version, which version is there? Right now the latest version is there, guys. Hello.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Right. So if there is any issue, right now I have set the both one, right?
Mhm.
Guys, give me 2 minutes.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
getting
Palak.
one calls. Give me 2 minutes. Hello. Sorry guys. So you can see now the latest version is. Suppose there is some issue in the latest version. So running config, if it is there, what I'm going to do. I don't know on packet tracer it's going to work or not, but I'm trying, guys. Suppose there is something wrong with this image. Or let me remove this one. dir. The current version I'm just going to remove. How I can remove it? Delete flash. I'm just going to delete this file. And then I'm just going to reload it. Now this version is not going to get it, guys, right? Should be come with the previous one because of the both image we have set there, right? So if I'm going to check the version right now, show version. It came with the latest. Krishna, can you just mute yourself back, please? You guys are getting this point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So that's the first case where device is already running and working, you are just going to upgrade. If the second case, if your device is not running, best. Now let me reload. What will happen, guys? Now it has any image. Hello?
No, it
No,
does not.
sir.
Yes. Don't have any
Have
image.
any image, right?
Yep.
So if I'm just going to reload this device, what should be happen?
It will go to Roman mode.
Roman mode.
Roman mode.
Now if it is in Roman mode, then how I can upgrade? Device is in the Roman mode, that means due to some reason that device is getting faulty and now it is in the Roman mode. So how we can upgrade? So try to understand, guys.
By USB method, I guess.
Sorry?
By USB method, we can do that.
No, by USB, that is option is there that we can do. But here, what I can do, what is the interface, guys? F0 by 0, right? Let me copy this one. Shipping tools. Copy this one and let me paste it here. Control V. It's not working. This is my topology. In this case, it is in Roman mode right now. You need to, because of in Roman mode, it's a command is case sensitive. Here you have to use a command tftp dnld. That means you are going to download the image from where? TFTP.
TFTP server.
So right now, if you are going to use this command, it will show you all the possible configuration, all the required command, whatever the mandatory command is there. So first, what you have to use, Roman 2 IP address equal to, what is the IP address on that server, TFTP server right now, guys? 10.0.0.10, right?
10, yeah.
I'm going to assign here the 10.0.0.20. This IP address by default is going to assign where? On which interface? F0 by 0. By default, it's going to assign on the first port. We have also an option, suppose that port is not connected with that switch. Suppose F0 by 1 is connected. So that in that case, we have a command FE port, we can change the port number. But right now it's the same. So we can use IP address. Then after that, Roman 2, Roman 3, you need to use IP subnet mask. I believe this is, what is the subnet mask? 255.0.0. Then Roman 3, 4, default gateway. Right now in our case, guys, our default gateway and TFTP server both are same. When the default gateway is required, guys?
Then you need to reach the router.
When you have two separate networks.
Yes. Suppose there is another router and you are planning to upgrade this router, right? And there is a port number F0 by 0. Here you are going to configure the IP address 12.0.0.2. So what should be the default gateway for this one? So whatever the IP address is configured there now, right?
Mm.
So in that case, that will be the IP address of your router and that will be the default gateway. But right now, this is my TFTP server and this is my device and this is my TFTP server. So default gateway and TFTP server both should be the same, right?
Mm.
So here default gateway, then Roman 5 should be the TFTP server. What is my TFTP server, guys? That is also same.
Okay.
Then it is going to ask with us TFTP file. What is the file name? So whatever the name is there, .win file. And finally, after set this all the things, on the 7 step, you will be use TFTP DNLD again. Then it will ask you, this is the configuration and all the data and partition will erase from where? From flash memory. Do you want to continue? It's going to ask this one. You need to press yes. Then after that, what will happen? It will download the image from there now. And then after that, it will be reboot. And once it will be reboot, it will be up with the latest image, right? You can see here now. But here it's not required in the production. Here this port will come up after how much time, guys? 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Till the time it will be the request timeout. But I will use here the spanning tree port fast command so that this port will be up within 2 seconds. That command is not required on the production network. So on the switch, let me use this command first. Which interface is connected? F0/4. So this command I'm going to use that so that the switch port will be bring up within the 2 seconds. Interface F0/4 spanning tree port fast. Now on this router, it's a Roman mode. Which command I'm just going to execute, guys? So TFTP DNLD. You can see the mandatory command. Can you see now? And these are the optional commands. So I'm just going to configure this one. What should be the IP address?
.10.
20. What
Okay,
should be the IP subnet mask?
.1.
Subnet mask.
255.0.0.0.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
Then what should be the default gateway?
.1.
The
Default
FTP .10.
10. Yeah.
spelling is correct because of its yeah.
Default, yeah.
Then IP subnet mask. What should be the subnet mask? Sorry,
255.
TFTP server.
.10.
Then TFTP file. Which file I'm going to copy, guys? So I have already written here now. So same image I'm just going to copy and paste it. And then after that, again, you need to execute this command TFTP DNLD. You are getting the warning message. It's showing all the things, right? It's showing now the IP address is this, subnet mask is this, gateway is this, TFTP server is this. Invoke this command for disaster recovery only. All the existing data and the partition on the flash will be lost. So you need to press there the yes. You can see it now. It's downloading the image from where? TFTP. And then after that, image is downloaded now, and you need to just use the reset command. Enable Cisco 1, 2, 3. So IP interface brief, everything is there, right? Came up now. It was the process to upgrade a device. All right. Anyone have any question? You can ask me. Once the device will upgrade, then after that, what you need to do? You need to just take a post check. Whatever the command you use for pre-check, same command will be used for post check. and you'll be match the output with the pre and post. If everything is matched, then your operation is successfully completed, and you need to check with the all the teams. Hey guys, can you please verify your all the things are working properly? If they will confirm, then your operation is success. Now your activity is complete. Got it? So this is the way in the production network to upgrade a device. Everyone, yeah.
Sir, in TFTP, we have taken backup before activity, or it's automatically doing the backup of the
iOS
current
backup is
router?
not required because of the iOS you can directly download from the Cisco, right? If you have a contract.
Yeah, but in this Roman mode case,
So before that, on TFTP, it should have there, right? Either you can on the TFTP, either you can download from the Cisco, either before the activity, you can download it from device itself. But if it is a TFTP server, so it will be there, right? Because from TFTP server earlier, the device iOS was copied on that device, right?
yeah. And also one thing, if the technician is available at the site,
Yeah.
and the pen drive is not available, can we do from laptop also, from taking console?
So in that case, you can just make the laptop as a TFTP server, download it on TFTP laptop, and then make the connection with the cable with the laptop and your server device.
Okay, and take the console and throw there.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
So Puneet, during the TFTP, I mean, in the Roman mode to TFTP, in this, the saved configuration will be there, or it will be also erased?
No, same configuration. You can see the previous configuration because of you are not touching the startup config, right?
Okay.
In startup config, all the previous config is there.
Okay. That file will be there.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So it was the process to upgrade a device. Bit discussion is still required on the install mode. I will discuss in the next class. And then after that, we'll start the routing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So tomorrow we'll start almost the routing. After 15-20 minutes, first I will discuss the install mode, and then after that I will start the routing by tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So see you
Yes.
tomorrow then. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Puneet.
Bye-bye.